the veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Samuel, going to see what he can do. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That's brought in by the tight end, Knox.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Hill brought in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Hey, come up 2. Number 1, high. G. High.
From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Allen.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Look out!
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's looking deep for Shaquille. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shaquille. Touchdown, Bills. That's his third touchdown on the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean,
and he will get into the end zone. Game's cooked. Touchdown, Buffalo.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Two and out on first down. Now a screen set up for Achane. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Time on three, kick.
Play action. Tagovailoa. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's two and out on second down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got that complete to Knox. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Allen on third down. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
That is taken at the 10. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. First and 10.
Yeah. Cover one, high. Cover one, high. Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. The ball comes out. The Bills have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where you're...
He is in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achan. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Miami.
Solo left side.
A shotgun snap for Tua. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Bills have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Cook. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Tua, going to give it to Achan. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off play action, it's Tua. Open man downfield is Smith. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now H.A. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Just a short pickup down inside the 30. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Tua gonna throw. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up fourth down. In motion, it's Waddle. Here it is on fourth down. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Here's second and 2. Once again, it's H.A. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's H.A. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. One more time, it's H.A. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They put Smythe in motion. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, it's Allen. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, first and 10. Play action. It's Allen. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Big time play there for Buffalo. A pickup of 44 yards. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's a give to Achane. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Back to throw is Tua. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. A handoff, it's Achane heading left. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman. And our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tua out quick. See what Tyreek can do. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Achan. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dolphins. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now Allen on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. From the gun, Josh Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
21G.
A run out of the gun with Achan. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Come on, 21G, 21G. Solo left, Zion. Solo left. Hey.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. From the gun, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect.
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That's taken in by Achane.
Get to the line.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the gun, here's Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Get set. Out.
On the carry, here's Achane. He's beyond midfield to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Tua now on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
All right, come on.
A run up the middle with Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Number 1. Corner, long.
Tua now on 3rd down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Allen from his own end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again from his own end zone. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. On play action, Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will dive into the end zone. 99 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Watch it, Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Allen will throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Cook. He'll power it. Push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. So now they'll throw it with Allen. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And 3rd down coming up. In motion, Shakir. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
He's right, no. Whoa. Right.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achan. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action, it's Tua. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is hard. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
Time on three, kick. All right, fellas, listen up.
Here's Tua. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now,
and he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Miami. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give this to Davis. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll go again with Davis. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
this is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's taken at about the 14. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 2nd down, a run with Davis. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. On the ground once more, it's Davis. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10.
21G, 21G. 44, ready.
Now Tua. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. One last throw here for Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end.
The guy is lit.
Still will come up short. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So it's a win here for the Bills. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.